good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today, we're going to be discussing something that's been on my mind of late, and it's actually just like a general, I don't know. I feel like it's a general, like, I feel like entertainment is lacking nowadays. You know, I feel like it's hard to get entertained by stuff anymore, right? Now, when it comes to like, I think like when I was a kid, I think being entertained by stuff was so easy, and like it was just so easy to be entertained. And like I think that's kind of like, you know, that's the main point of this video I want to talk about, is being entertained. Like watching TV or watching something, like it's so difficult to be entertained nowadays compared to like when we were kids, or like just talking about like when I was a kid. I had I feel like I had a lot entertaining me growing up. I feel like I did, maybe, possibly, but you know, there was a certain like, I feel like I had so much around me to be entertained by, and now like I'm at a point now where, and I think like still like growing up with like YouTube and stuff like that, I was still being entertained. I feel like I'm at a point now where entertainment is sort of lacking because there's just nothing to watch or nothing to do. I feel like the best way to describe this would be looking at, let's go for like streaming services, for example. So nothing is coming out on streaming services at the moment, for the most part, for what I watch. And the thing is, I don't want to get hooked on something. Like, I'm not just gonna find a show, like I'm not just gonna look for a show on like Netflix or something that I haven't seen before, because I'm not gonna get hooked on another thing Netflix is doing. Because currently with Netflix, I just wrapped up Riverdale. What a train wreck of a show. Glad it's over, but now like with Netflix, there's only 3 shows left that are on their like last leg, like they're on the last season, which is Sweet Tooth. I'm gonna completely forget this. I gotta remember off the top of my no. I think it was Sweet Tooth. And then God, the show with like the 6 superpowered like siblings. It's gonna bother me, but whatever. I'm not gonna remember it. That show, and then Stranger Things. So all 3 of those shows are on their last season. Once those shows are done, I don't care what Netflix is putting out. I'm unsubscribing from their streaming service. That's that. And I'm done. Now, and I've already unsubscribed from HBO Max, but like they had 3 shows that I was like interested in. Like I was watching Superman and Lois on HBO Max, and the first 2 seasons were good. I think the first season was obviously the best. I mean, both shows' first seasons are the best. But Superman and Lois was hitting different because of how they were telling the story, and how, like, you know, compared to Supergirl, they weren't like, I feel like with Superman and Lois, they're not focusing on politics all the time. And I feel like that's what Supergirl was doing, and that's what made me hate the show so much, because literally, oh my god, I think like the first 2 seasons of Supergirl were good, and then oh my god, it went downhill so fast. And yeah, so like Superman and Lois, like they on 3rd season now, I hate the show. Like I'm not gonna finish it, because the reason I'm not gonna finish it, and I mean 3rd season is really, it's not great. The reason I'm not gonna finish it is because season 4 only has 10 episodes, only 10. And half the cast is leaving. You've immediately, like, you've killed the show for me. Like, I'm just not going to watch it anymore. And then with House of Dragon, which is something that I really liked, there's a chance I might come back to it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to skip it. I'm done with Game of Thrones. I mean, maybe the spin-offs will be good, but I doubt it. I'm just like, I'm good with Game of Thrones at this point. And then, like, The only other thing that will make me come back to HBO Max is The Last of Us, because they are doing a season 2 for that. And I don't know if they're doing a Last of Us Part 3 for like a game, but if they are, that means there's going to be a season 3 for The Last of Us. So it's kind of a we'll see, an up in the air moment. But yeah, and then like with Disney Plus, like they consistently have stuff coming out every month, and they have episodes coming out every week for like a show I'm watching, but like entertainment's kind of like lacking, you know? It is really lacking nowadays. I think like the things that entertain me the most, like other than streaming services, are video games, which video games for me don't they continue to entertain me. Like there's no time where I'm bored playing a video game, because that's my passion. I love doing that. Love playing video games. They're fun. And then like you've got YouTube, which YouTube is like, I feel like YouTube will never stop entertaining me, because if the people I like continue uploading and posting content, I'll keep watching those videos. And yeah, I feel like I'm just never running out of stuff to watch, which is really cool. I think that's really neat. Really cool that that I at least have, if streaming services slow down in terms of what they put out, I've at least got video games, and I've at least got YouTube, because YouTube will never die, I feel like. But I'm at a point where like being entertained it's getting super hard, but that allows me to do like, you know, I can focus on other stuff in my free time, or stuff that like, you know, maybe I don't need to be entertained by everything at all the time. So yeah, just something I wanted to discuss, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people have a short attention span and want to be like entertained by short content stuff, where I'm like, I'm wanting to play something for like a long time, or watch something for a long time. And now, like, you know, with streaming services kind of dwindling for me, I'm just like, oh boy, I'm losing my entertainment. Oh no, it's crazy. But that means I can probably cut back on stuff too, like Netflix. That'll be great to cut back on, but those last seasons have to come out before I can actually like cut it with Netflix. I don't care what they release, like after those shows have dropped their last seasons, I'm just done. But yeah, just something I wanted to discuss, because I do feel like, you know, with Netflix being on its last leg for me, and Disney Plus is going to be the only streaming service I really have to watch stuff. I mean, yeah, it's going to be wild when it comes to like the future of what entertainment will be for me. I feel like it's just going to be video games and YouTube, which is crazy, because I don't even watch Twitch anymore. I don't watch Twitch anymore for entertainment. Like, streamers don't, like, watching streams don't interest me anymore. I'd rather stream what I'm playing. So, but yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. But anyway, that's gonna be the video for today before I lose my voice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.